They're fucking and eating kids. They're eating kids. They're eating kids. They're eating kids. How the fuck is nobody upset? They're eating children.
You gonna hate me for this one. Oh. Jay-Z, Pharrell, Diddy.
This is one of the most disturbing photos that I've seen in the recent Epstein files, and we need to talk about it. So clearly this photo seems to show what looks like a young or teenager sitting in a circle of pigs in a barn. But the context behind this photo, we have no idea. We don't know if Epstein took this photo. We don't know if this was a photo that Epstein thought.
Minaj was beefing with Jay-Z a few weeks and months before all of this happened. But there's someone that's in Roc Nation that Nicki Minaj focused on, and it's Desiree Perez. She's the CEO of Roc Nation, and she was arrested for President Trump pardoned Desiree Perez during his last administration. And what did Nicki Minaj go do? She went to go work with President Trump. President Trump has the most power in Roc Nation right now. They owe President Trump. Now she's untouchable. And now not only that, you can see that she got the gold card. Why the f was Nicki Minaj one of the most powerful black women in the world, but yet couldn't be an American citizen? That's the leverage they had over her head to keep her in fear. She was always a slave. This might be her first time in her life being free. And what she's doing with that freedom, she's exposing the truth.
You?
They threatened to kill my little girl, who, when I left, was still at the house.
A friend?
Huh?
What little girl?
My little girl, Alex. She's about 4 now.
You mean you had a child?
Yeah.
How old were you when you had that child?
11.
Now this is wild. Reports are circulating that Beyonce may have quietly fled to Qatar after Jay-Z's name allegedly surfaced in connection to the Epstein files. For months, she's been working overtime to protect her image while Jay-Z's controversies pile up, but insiders are now saying this time might actually be different. When rumors about Jay-Z and Diddy first started spreading, divorce whispers were already floating around, but nothing ever materialized. This time, people believe it could actually be over, and it doesn't help that other celebrities, including Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent, have been publicly dragging Jay-Z online, resurfacing old clips, lyrics, and photos that are now being viewed under a completely different lens. If you've been online lately, you already know the Epstein files reignited massive conversations. Politicians, executives and entertainers were all trending, but Jay-Z's name quickly became one of the most discussed. There was even mention of his name appearing in a 2019 FBI crisis intake report tied to the DOJ transparency release. One caller allegedly claimed he was present during a 1996 incident involving Harvey Weinstein. These are allegations, but the internet wasted no time reacting. Instead of immediately releasing a public statement, reports claim Jay-Z left the country for an undisclosed location. Some speculate it was strategic, others say it's coincidence. Meanwhile, Beyonce was reportedly spotted in the Middle East shortly after. Critics point out that this isn't the first time the couple has traveled abroad during major controversies. But observers believe this time feels different, especially with Beyonce reportedly losing millions of followers since the files resurfaced.
Jay-Z are in trouble. The NFL has unfollowed Jay-Z, Apple Music and Rihanna have also unfollowed Jay-Z. Beyonce and Jay-Z are the most unfollowed IG account in the last 24 hours. Jay-Z being mentioned in those Epstein files was not good. And ever since that happened, these pictures have been circulating again. Jay-Z at 26 with an Aaliyah at 15, and Jay-Z at 27 with a Beyonce at 16.
Here's where the narrative shifts. Some people are now saying Beyonce may not have known everything Jay-Z was allegedly involved in. Others argue she was groomed and influenced from a young age. An old video resurfaced of Beyonce crediting Jay-Z for teaching her how to be a woman, and critics are revisiting their early relationship timeline, noting she was still a teenager when they became close. The internet is dissecting every detail.
He taught me how to be a woman. He taught me how to live. He taught me how to be a friend. You've given me so much in life, and this is not enough. It's not enough I can give you. I just want you to be happy, and every year I'm even more in love with you, and I want to spend every day of my life with you.
As I mentioned earlier, Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent have both intensified their criticism of Jay-Z since the Epstein conversation resurfaced. Nicki posted AI-generated images and made explosive accusations online, implying dark industry rituals and questionable past behavior. She even shared old photos of Jay-Z with younger artists, asking pointed questions that fueled speculation. 50 Cent joined in, reposting lyrics from an older Jay-Z track where he referenced dating a young girl. Critics are analyzing the lyrics line by line, debating whether they were metaphorical or something more concerning given the context of his age at the time.
50 Cent whacking Jay-Z.
Hope got a young girl, still not quite 21.
He recently posted a verse from Jay-Z rapping about dating young girls. Now, the song is called Young Girl / I Really Like You and is featured on Pharrell's debut solo album. In the caption of the post, 50 Cent said, "I know you're gonna say I'm a hater, but what do you have to say about what he's saying, fool? LOL, get your ASS down the street." Uploaded this with a photo of Jay-Z's face photoshopped on Alien vs. Predator character. Let's just get into a couple of the lyrics. He says, "Hov got a young girl, still not quite 21. Introduce themselves. Oh, you're 19. No, you're lightning in a bottle. I'll give you a ring tomorrow."
You're 19? No, you're lightning in a bottle. I'll give you a ring tomorrow.
And this song came out in 2006 on Pharrell's debut album, In My Mind. At the time, he's talking about dating a 19-year-old girl and he's 36, turned 37 December 4th. I found most interesting is he says the scenes that follow screams of horror, classic Stephen King novel. And according to a surface level search on Google, a lot of his novels centered around child trauma, addiction, the supernatural, and the battle between good and evil. Key themes and subjects in his work include coming of age / loss of innocence. Back to the lyrics, because after he referenced the Stephen King novels, he says, "Mama don't think you should take someone so advanced in romance, you should just wait. Papa don't preach, Hov don't bite. Hov been through it, I might hold your life. Like Janet, take control of your life."
Mama don't think you should take someone so advanced in romance, you should just wait. Papa don't preach, Hope don't bite. Hope been through it, I might mold your life.
You don't gotta read in between the lines to figure out what he is talking about. He's talking about taking somebody, showing them his influence, and pretty much, honey, y'all can fill in the blank. You know, people who are going to be screaming that he is talking about a person that is legal. The fact that he was talking about dating somebody 7.
Now, circling back to the divorce talk, this isn't the first time it's surfaced. During the Diddy controversy, popular gossip sources claim Beyonce was preparing financially for a potential split. Within a short span of time, she launched multiple ventures: music, tours, film releases, hair care, fragrance, even liquor branding. Some believe it was strategic positioning in case a major separation happened. Industry chatter suggested she was building her independent financial empire before any public fallout. And considering how quickly everything rolled out, some fans now think there may have been a long-term plan in motion.
They're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed. And it's only so much of these stories that Jay-Z can, he can pay off or he can block. He won't be able to stop this. And she knows it, and he knows it too. As far as who's gonna be the breakout victim / story, I don't know. But I'm just letting you know that once that comes out and Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're gonna see Beyonce divorce him. Okay, and she may or may not do an interview, but you're gonna their publicist is gonna release something. She's gonna say, "Oh, the Carters have been separated for some time. They built this beautiful life, blah 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 blah." Now, before all this happens, we may get another tour. We may get another album out of both of them. I don't know, because at the end of the day, they about their money first. They're gonna do what's best for business first. As far as Beyonce is concerned, do she love him? I mean, he's really all that she knows.
And then it gets even more layered. During Diddy's legal troubles, an insider alleged that Jay-Z met with both a criminal defense attorney and a divorce lawyer on the same day. That claim alone fueled weeks of speculation. Some reports suggest Beyonce wanted distance from any legal chaos. Others say she only found out about certain alleged dealings when the public did. With shared assets and a massive empire between them, any split would be one of the biggest in entertainment history. Online reactions are split. Some believe Beyonce shields Jay-Z from accountability, while others think she may have been in the dark. So now the big question, is Beyonce truly distancing herself, or is this just another carefully managed PR storm? Drop your thoughts below, and let's talk about it.